get it started in here. Hello, hello, YouTube. I am back with another video. I am Goddess Just Be, and today we're going to talk about the lies. Have you been lied to about high blood pressure and the real reason why you have it? Let me see. Is that one of my phones on the screen? So sorry about that. I'll adjust it after this one. Next time you won't have to see the phone. Thank you for being here, YouTube. And if you on my YouTube channel, could you give me a thumbs up? Could you give me a thumbs up? Could everybody comment? Could everybody share? Could everybody tap the screen? That's akin to you giving. It's offering time. We're doing offering time first in this interbeing church. Offering time, because some of y'all like to sneak out before the word over. So let's tap the screen, let's share the live, and let's comment. Where are you from? Do you know somebody in the physical reality that has high blood pressure? If that somebody is you, you don't have to share your business. You could just say yes or no to that general question. Do you know somebody, including yourself, that has high blood pressure? That way everybody ain't in your business, like, right? But we're about to talk about it. We're about to talk about it. Anybody? Yes, perfect. Well, you came to the perfect live then. You came to the perfect live, Princess. What about you, Boss One? You know anybody? What about you, Scott? You know anybody? You know anybody with high blood pressure? Only two people know somebody with with high blood pressure. Only two people. Now that's interesting. That's very interesting. Only two people. Okay, Boss Twin said yes. Wait, hold up. Let me pull my screen down. Y'all gonna have to excuse me for a second because I'm about to reach on. Okay, that's better. Now you can see me. YouTube was only able to see like Nick up, like, right? I was trying to push them down a little bit. Let me get this microphone out of YouTube way. Okay, so we're talking about high blood pressure, and I like to call it thick and tacky blood. Thick and tacky blood. That's what I call it. I do. It's me. People will say I do. It's me. You ever heard that song? Be me, Moon. It's me. Hi, I'm the problem. It's me. Something like that. Well, the biggest lie, first of all, as we talk about high blood pressure, first of all, the biggest lie about high blood pressure is that salt causes it. Anybody ever heard that phrase? Well, if you have high blood pressure, you should not be eating salt. They told you that? They told you that, V-Move? The biggest lie about high blood pressure is that eating salt will cause your high blood pressure, and that could be farthest from the truth. That is farthest from the truth. That is so far from the truth, especially when we're talking about gray Celtic salt, right? Highest in magnesium. Magnesium isn't needed in every organ in the body. So why would somebody tell you not to get magnesium? Magnesium is needed to detox the body. And thick, tacky blood is tacky and thick and toxic. So it needs to be detoxed. So that is a lie, right? Now I could kind of see where the white salt comes in when they talk about white salt, because white salt has been stripped of all of its minerals. So I could see avoiding the white salt, but salt in its natural form with the color or hue on it with all of its minerals, no, you don't want to avoid that. So that's a lie. That's a lie, a complete lie, right? So I can help you bring your pressure down really fast and really natural. For those of you, first of all, for those of you who have not joined my newsletter, that's the place to be for all of your answers by going to my website, staying on my website for about 3 to 5 seconds. When you stay there for 3 to 5 seconds, you click on my newsletters and you'll get information like this emailed to you step by step. But you've been lied to about salt being the cause of your high blood pressure, because it's not. You want to know the cause, and you probably already know the cause. Maybe you in denial about the cause. The cause is that mucus forming food. The cause of those sugars, right? The cause is that wheat. The cause is the things that you're doing, like preservatives, the things that you're doing that's going against your bloodline, because you're not honoring your mother and father, so your days could be long upon the land. That's the cause. Are we going to be honest about the cause? We're going to be honest to our lower self. Hey, Monique, thank you for being here. And so in medical terms, they'll say insulin resistance, right? Think about that. We talk about spirituality and consciousness on my channel, but it's interesting to know that it's insulin resistance. But I want you to pay attention to the second word, because we talk about flow over here in consciousness. We talk about resistance. We talk about being in and out of alignment. Like, right? You see that word, insulin resistance, resistance. So you in the physical reality has created resistance, because you have resistance, first of all, in the spiritual reality, and then it shows face in the physical. So now in your body, you have resistance. And the real reason why you have the resistance is because your body is lacking beneficial or vital minerals to help you get to flow. Because you'd rather eat the foods in the physical reality that's going to cause resistance. You see how life keeps showing us? Hello, I received my wild yam today. Hey, Sam, perfect. I'm so happy for you. Yes, I'm so happy for you, babe. Let me know. Make sure you write an honest review on the wild yam cream. Oh, baby, you gonna have some good old sleep tonight. You gonna release some resistance tonight, boy. Because that wild yam will help you with this high blood pressure topic that we're talking about too. I'm so happy. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that, Sam. So it's a diet that's lacking beneficial foods, oils, and the proper salts, not white salt. So on my website, I teach you all how to get rid of naturally your high blood pressure with the at-home herbal potion, right? But I want to explain to you step by step why I chose this method to help you rid yourself of high blood pressure, why I created the at-home herbal potion, and how it's going to be so beneficial for you. But first of all, I want to share with you kind of like what's happening in your body with this thick, tacky blood when you eat these processed foods. I don't know whether people that on YouTube over there. I see them coming in and going out. But nonetheless, what's happening is that your body is holding on to salt, right? Your body is holding on to salt. It's not that the salt is the thing that you need to get rid of. Your body is holding on to salt because of your insulin resistance, like, right? It's not saying that the salt is the bad thing. The diet is the bad thing. The preservatives, the sugars, the foods that are causing you instant inflammation, that's the bad thing. But it is definitely not the salt, not the Celtic salt. So when we're talking about the high blood pressure, the so-called thing that's happening is that your body is holding on to salts. Your kidney is holding on to salt because of the insulin resistance, because of the thick, tacky blood. And it all is going to bring you back where? To what you put in your mouth, because you're going to honor your mother and father, meaning you're going to honor your bloodline today. If not, you're going to experience some high blood pressure, right? So the pressure now is in the blood, meaning you got thick, tacky blood that's toxic. The pressure now is going to be everywhere in the body. It's going to be in the kidneys, because kidneys going to hold on to the salt. And it's going to form this thick, tacky pressure in your blood vessels, like, right? And so who normally, I'm a blood type connection catalyst. I'm going to ask this question, even though I already know the answer. That they say that in the biblical text. They say that in the biblical text that God, well, they show that in the biblical text that God never asks himself a question that he or she don't already know the answer to, right? So who normally have this here? The ones that suffer with this most. Do you happen to know the bloodline that suffers with this most? This thick, tacky blood? Anybody have an idea what bloodline this is that suffer with thick, tacky blood? And most often than not, get to the big C phase than other blood groups. Most often than not, they're overweight. Most often than not, they can't sleep at night. Go ahead on. Look, a saying knowing this. Yep. Hey, Rita. Hey, Bakiba. Thank y'all for being here. Yep, look at y'all to learn today. Bakiba and saying no, the answer. It's going to be blood type A, because they're the closest to being the vegan. They walk around naturally with this thick, tacky blood. Naturally, a lot of them can't go to sleep at night. Naturally, a lot of them have this so-called resistance insulin resistance, like, right? Because they're the closest of being the vegans of all blood groups. Then tagging along in second place going to be blood type AB, because they piggyback off of some of A's qualities in intolerances, like, right? Thick, tacky blood pressure, insulin resistance. So I wanted to break that down to you, that you've been lied to about colored salt. Salt ain't causing your pressure. It's your diet that's causing your pressure. And once you start to incorporate a diet, I have meal plans available on my website. When you incorporate the diet that's beneficial for your blood type, now you're eating all foods that's not causing you inflammation. They're putting the fire out because they're anti-inflammatory. But I want to drill in, and I want you to focus on something very inexpensive that could help you save your life or the life of whoever you know with the high blood pressure. Somebody type in the comments HP. HP. We talk about high blood pressure. Type in HP, high pressure, or HBP, high blood pressure. Do it like that. HBP, high blood pressure. So the people that's passing through know what we're talking about. For some reason, they know what that means. For some reason, they know what that means. So on my website, it's called the At-Home Herbal Potion. Somebody over here, y'all woke over here? Could you type HBP over here? I see you. Can you comment over here? Can you tap the screen, or is the screen frozen? If it's frozen, I'll turn this live off. Is it frozen over here? Somebody let me know. Y'all can't hear me in 10 seconds. Somebody, if nobody don't type it, I'll turn this one off. High blood pressure, HBP. HBP, 10, 9, 8, no, 7. We stuck? 6. We must be stuck over here. 5, 4. High blood pressure, 3, 2, and 1. Nobody over here. Okay, well, I'm going to end this live over here because nobody's here. I don't see nothing. Oh, thank you, Joe. Oh, thank you, Joe. It is working. Okay, I'm sorry. I thought it was stuck. Somebody there, Mr. Joe there. Thank you, Mr. Joe. So here's how you do it. Easy peasy, inexpensive, no inflammation. Go on with your life, and you're going to be HEALED from it now. I don't have no black. I don't have no white coat. I got a little black little coat. All right? So you ain't going to have to come back. You get healed, and you move on with your life. White coat processes, you come back. On my website, solvetheherbpub.org, there's an at-home herbal potion. And I'm going to break it down why I created this potion for you, because it's highly beneficial oils, and it is highly beneficial herbs that you may have in your cupboard at home, if not there at your local grocery store. Included in that also is going to be the alchemist oil, which is antifungal, antiparasitic, antiviral, antimicrobial. Like, right? Putting this concoction together and digesting this concoction is going to get rid of that inflammation, that open up flow for that insulin resistance, get rid of any parasites or bacteria or fungus inside your body, open up those kidneys, the adrenal glands, for the kidneys to open up first, and then the adrenal glands, for the adrenal glands to open up first, which is going to release into the kidneys all of the acids and sediments and toxins, so you can urinate them out your body, because that's the back up to your blood. When you have high blood pressure, the back up to the blood has pressure too. Like, right? It ain't just that the blood is toxic and the veins are thick and it's narrow to get blood, the thick, tacky blood through. It is more about the back up to the blood, which is the lymphatic system, which goes to the kidneys. It's backed up. So, of course, the front is going to be chaotic, thick, tacky blood too, because there's inflammation throughout the body once you get to this state of being. So in order to put out the inflammation, you need the proper oils. The proper oils are going to give you omega-3s, like, right? Omega-3s are anti-inflammatory. Omega-3s is going to soothe the fire. It's fire out. And hey, Monique, thank you for being here on my YouTube channel. Thank you for the likes. I thank you for the share. Thank you for the thumbs up on my YouTube channel. And so it's going to be very important that you get your beneficial oils to soothe the inflammation, like, right? To open up the gallbladder duct, like, right? To open up the liver, we're soothing. Your liver needs these oils. You need omega-3s. And in your diet, if you were eating a diet that was not beneficial for your blood type, in your diet, you're lacking omega-3s, because it's something that ain't in those unbeneficial foods. They're not in your candy. They're not gonna be in your chitlins, like right. They ain't just gonna be sitting there waiting. The magnesium not gonna be over there. So I'm teaching you how to go to the anti-inflammatory foods, well, herbs pretty much, and oils, and the alchemist oil inside of it is going to help you better with flow. Large and small intestines cleaned out, lubricated. So now you're going to have flow. This is why you're going to be going to the restroom, right? It's called the at-home herbal potion. Somebody type that in the comment, but don't go get it just yet. I'm going to give you everything that you need to get rid of this high blood pressure. At-home herbal potion. Because somebody, what herb are we speaking about? We're talking about an at-home herbal potion. Because somebody type at-home herbal potion. At-home herbal potion. That's what it's called. I want you to type it so you can remember it, and so the people that's coming in here know what we're talking about. Somebody type at-home herbal potion. Thank you. Thank you, Mama. Oh, I love that name. Thank you for the knowledge and the wisdom that you share. Very beneficial. Okay, we got it. At-home herbal potion. Everybody wrote that down on every platform. That's perfect. So that's going to be your oil and your herbs and the alchemist oil combined that you're going to digest. That's going to be your first thing. Now, this is going to be the catalyst to bringing the pressure down. When you drink this, as instructed after you purchase, based upon your blood type, because it's going to be different based upon your blood type. I'm a blood type connection catalyst. There ain't no one thing for everybody. I can't give everybody cayenne pepper. I can't give everybody some herbs because I understand bloodlines and they're different. Some can tolerate it and some cannot. So when you get your at-home herbal potion for your blood type, it's going to bring your blood pressure down. While I'm speaking of that, every at-home herbal potion has some type of a beneficial probiotic or prebiotic, like right? If you have high blood pressure and candida overgrowth, I want you to not add the sweetener to yours, like right? Whether it be agave, molasses. If you have candida overgrowth, don't add the sweetener to it. You just do it raw. But nonetheless, you still need to do every other herb and oil that's inside of it. You get my point here? Y'all hear me? All right, just checking in. So that's step one. As you take the at-home herbal potion, cha-cha, not right now. I can't go live right now to play a game, babe. As you take the at-home herbal potion, your blood pressure is going to go down, all right? Yeah, because you're going to be lubricating the flow. You're going to be opening up for flow. But you also need to make sure that you're eating anti-inflammatory foods. So that's where your meal plan for your blood type comes in at. Somebody type the word meal plan. So you got the at-home herbal potion, and then you need to get your meal plan for your blood type so that you would know what to eat and what to avoid. Because ain't no sense in doing an at-home herbal potion and you go get some bread if you're a blood type O. Ain't no sense in doing no at-home herbal potion and you go get liquid wheat blood type O as your beer, because we trying to get rid of pressure. We don't need no wheat and yeast up in there. Ain't no sense of getting it and you maybe a blood type B and you go sit up there and munch on some tomatoes. That's going to cause you inflammation. Some soy, that's going to cause you inflammation. No, you get the meal plan, and that way you know what to avoid and what to consume while you're working on taking your at-home herbal potion. This is very, very inexpensive. It's way more expensive. I mean, less expensive than your high blood pressure medication is. These are the cheapest things on the website. Right? So you got the at-home herbal potion, and then you have your meal plan. Now that you're doing that, and as soon as you notice that your high blood pressure is going down because you done did your at-home herbal potion, which is really the thing that's going to bring it down, and you've been eating right, then it's time to introduce a herb that's going to open up the adrenal glands. I'm teaching you this here step or this process because you can't open up the adrenal glands first with high blood pressure. That's why they tell you to stay away from this particular herb if you have high blood pressure, because you cannot open up the adrenal glands until the pressure is down. Somebody type that in the comments. Do the meal plan first. You open up them adrenal glands and that pressure is high, then that's going to hurt. Just think about something that's under pressure, a soda can or whatever that you gonna pop, right? Thank you for that. At home herbal potion first. Do the meal plan first, is what I'm saying. First meal plan, first at home herbal potion. And then we're gonna move over to licorice root. Licorice root is the one that's going to be beneficial to open up them adrenal glands, which sit above them kidneys. And what's going to happen is it's going to be releasing sediments. It's going to be releasing toxins. It's going to be putting out some of them acids. Like, right? And so you're going to stay hydrated. And now outside of water, you're going to know herbs because you got your meal plan. You're going to know highly beneficial herbal teas. You're going to know your highly beneficial fruit juices that you could be drinking because you got your meal plan. You're going to know water, your fruit juices, your whether you benefit from lemon or key lime, your acidic things that you can be drinking to help assist and break up sediments, calcifications that was sitting in your lymphatic system, which was the backup to your blood. You brought the pressure down with the at-home herbal potion. You eating your meal plan and you know what to avoid. And now you're doing your licorice root. All of these things are available on my website, saltoftheearthpub.org. And guess what? On that meal plan, you have salt. I'm not teaching you on that meal plan to avoid no salt because I would never do that because you are the salt of the earth. If the salt loses savor, wherefore would it be salted? It'll be good for nothing but to be trampled over by men. Sound like that's somebody that have high blood pressure. Good for nothing but to be trampled over by the white coat person back and forth. Good for nothing but the okadoke. Good for nothing. Right? Well, we're going to reverse that. We're going to transform the energy of that. All right? So the steps. If you have high blood pressure or you know somebody, get the at-home herbal potion. Digest that, lubricate your insides, lubricate that liver, allow flow again to return to your body again. Get your meal plan for your blood type. So avoid inflammatory food. The processed food causes the insulin resistance. The mucus forming food causes the insulin resistance. Your hard head causes insulin resistance. Grandma said a hard head make a soft face. Insulin resistance. And so because you have the resistance, you need to turn it around to transform the energy. You need to operate now with flow. And flow is going to be them oils. Flow going to be them herbs. Flow going to even be Friday's video that we did. Look at me. Anybody was here on Friday when we talked about the concoction that we could have if we had candida overgrowth? I talked about it, I just was like, oh well, I'm gonna go and make me one. I'm gonna go make one for the family, and I put it in the refrigerator. Things like this here. I don't have to do this here every day. I do it when I talk to you all because I'm reminded, because there's so many ways that you could HEAL from anything, like, right? I do this type of stuff when I'm reminded or the thought comes back, oh yeah, I ain't do that in a long time. Let me do it. And it's just really just checking in with yourself. And so in here, the drink that we had on Friday when we talked about candida and yeast overgrowth, I added my at-home herbal potion. It's inside of my drink. So my drink right here, it has a kick to it. So while I'm drinking, at the same time, simultaneously, my liver is getting cleansed. That gallbladder duct, that pancreas, that flow, large and small intestines, adrenal glands, kidney, everything that I need is in this drink right here, serving my body. Because I want to keep flowing. I don't want to go down a path of resistance, whether it be insulin resistance or it be resistance in my spiritual reality. Life is about flow. Life is about a healthy balance. Following the path of least resistance, not creating insulin resistance. So it's not your salt, baby. It is something else that's white. We call it sugar. But it is never your colored salt. Your body holding on to salt because your body holding on to a whole lot of resistance. Because you haven't placed your body in a balance harmonious lane of flow, because you're despising the knowledge that's coming to you when people come forward to teach you the easiest way. We got to get to a place where we open up our mind to simplicity in life. In the biblical text, they teach us is that God takes the foolish things to confound the wise. Oftentimes we'll look for the white coat person, and if you really think about it, even if I don't look at the white coat people as not as being against us. Some people do. But if there is an establishment that's going to teach all of the white coat people the same darn thing, a lot of them going to wholeheartedly, because they thought of it and they regurgitated it, they're going to believe that. And if they stand up believing that thing, that no, it's this way, we got to take this out. And no, I studied this medication. And they are set in stone to believe and study and practice their medicine that way. They're going to stand in alignment with the same food pyramid that exists, that says, hey, everybody, you need some milk up in here and get you some bread. And they're going to be on the same accord because they're like minds. Come out of her, my people. I'll take the foolish things to confound the wise. Come out of her, my people, so you will not be destroyed or vexed with her plagues. I'm asking you to come out of that mindset, because you could operate with flow based upon your blood type. You could operate with flow based upon your blood type and don't experience this thing called insulin resistance. It's really, really simple, but you make it hard when you fight against currents in your life and don't take these little gems that's really, really inexpensive, that's going to fix or alleviate all of your health ailments and bring you in a state of balance. People think differently, like, right? And the people with the white coat, they gotta subscribe to the so-called food pyramid. But if that food pyramid was for all blood types, then everybody would be pretty much in health and wellness, because we all doing a little bit of that. We're doing a little bit of mucus, we're doing a little bit of wheat that ain't serving us, we're doing a little, even when we get to the fishes of the world and stuff, we're doing a little bit of mercury. How we gonna get rid of the mercury from the fish water, right? We're doing a little bit of meats. Everybody doing a little bit of meats, but wait, they got a little added hormones in there. How we get rid of them? And what about the meats that have too much hormones for this here blood type? If you get up out of her, my people, and think according to you and your blood type and your ancestors, your mother and father, then your days will be long upon this land. So mucus feeding or forming foods, sugar, processed food, those things are not serving you. Those are things that's messing with the insulin and creating resistance in your blood. Blood type A and AB, you're going to be the ones that's going to suffer the most with it if you're not eating right for your blood type, because you're closest to being the vegan in the physical reality. So insulin resistance is in your muscles, your fat, your liver. It's not responding well, right? It's not responding well in your body. And it's not just a blood type thing. This is a high cholesterol topic. This is a diabetes topic and high blood pressure topic that I'm really covering all at the same darn time. Pretty much all of them. Because 80% of your immunity lies in your gut, right? You clean up your gut, that's how you get your mental clarity, right? You allow this here gut to have flow, guess what? That insulin resistance will be a thing of the past. You'll be able to consume your proper salts that have color or hue, and it won't be sitting stagnated inside of your kidneys because you just alleviated it. I'm going to say it one more time and I'm going to wrap this here up. At home herbal potion. This is your next step. This is your action item. Go to saltoftheearthpub.org and get your at home herbal potion for your blood type. Get your highly beneficial meal plan for your blood type. Then, because your blood pressure is going to go down, you circle back with your root of licorice root. Those are the three things that you need. This is going to bring your blood pressure down, open up your adrenal glands, clear out the lymphatic system, which is back up here to your blood, clear your liver, pancreas, gallbladder, large and small intestines, allow you to use the bathroom, lubricate you, put out inflammation, give you your omega-3s, allow you to get good sleep and mental clarity, and operate with flow instead of resistance. Last but not least, that's all you got to do. But I just want to introduce the idea of this here, Because insulin is a hormone released by the pancreas, hormone, for those of you who don't have high blood pressure, who don't have diabetes, who don't have cholesterol, or even if you do, I've been talking about this for the last maybe 2 weeks now. Wild Yam Butter. We're back at hormones again. We're back at insulin resistant, dealing with hormones again. And if you have hormonal issues, which is another imbalance in the body, Wild Yam Butter will help you sleep at night, will help you with blood flow. A and A B's blood type, you highly benefited from this. Because y'all are the same ones also that be having that brain fog class. Y'all the same one, thank you for the offer. Y'all the same one also that be having thick, tacky blood, cholesterol, because your bloodline, you're supposed to be eating like Asians, like, right? You're supposed to be drinking little teas, but you think you black and you got to eat soul food and you stagnating your blood. Black people have different bloodlines. We made everything. So just because you black don't mean you supposed to be eating like the rest of them, that you can tolerate like the rest of them can. All black people can't be meat eaters, like, right? All black people aren't blood type B's, like, right? There are some black people who are A's and ABs and they eat like Asians, tofu, soy, like, right? And if you're not eating like your bloodline, oh, you darn skipper, you're going to have insulin resistance. You're going to have all kind of resistance. I hear it all the time in the comment. Well, I read it all the time in the comment, but I'm a Mexican. What about my hot peppers? Or I'm black. What about my soul food? What? How about this? You are your bloodline. How about honoring it? How about honoring that? How about that? That ought to hold you. You are your bloodline. I don't care what you look like out here. You are your bloodline. And if you don't honor it, you're going to have sickness and disease inside of you. And your days ain't going to be long. That's just how it go. That's just how it go. All right, y'all got that? Y'all got that? Any questions? Any questions? Hey, Fred. Hey, D. Harris. Any questions? So y'all know what to do. It's a simple fix. It is really, really simple. It's really simple. Now that we got that out of the way, it's offering time. For those who, and announcement time, and the doors of the church are open. Thank you for the donation, whoever that was, for the Cash App. I'm going to get to your name. Those of you that want to give to my Inner Being Church, me having a church, and I call this church because we're dealing with it. We talk about health in the physical, and we talk about esoteric spirituality. If you want to donate, my Cash App is Goddess Just Be. Cash App Goddess Just Be. If you want to join this church and receive the newsletter, I am your first lady, Goddess Just Be, in the Inner Being Church. And to join this church, you go to saltoftheearthpub.org. You stay there for 3 to 5 seconds. And you sign up for the newsletters and you get valuable information based upon blood type, based upon spirituality, and the knowledge of the knowing of self. Thank you for the donation. But I want to share some announcements with y'all too. Thank you. As you all give, I'm listening. I'm going to call out your name for those of you who gave for this live in a second. But there's one other thing that I want to share with you. Thank you for the donations. I see them coming through. Thank you. Thank you. On Friday, my members, they shared with me that I should create an Amazon wish list. And I want to let you all know I did that. And my heart just felt so bubbly when they said that, because I was so in the green, like, wait, a wish list? How y'all gonna do what's on my Amazon? I don't want y'all to do what I be buying all the time. What if I buy something kinky? But they explained to me it was a link and that I could put my link on my website. So I did it. This is my website. This is my homepage. For those of you who need to go there to get to my at-home herbal potion, this is what you're going to see. You're going to see this pink homepage. You're going to have to scroll down to get the at-home herbal potion. It's down here by the products. Let me scroll down first to show y'all that. See all my products down there? You see that? That's where you're going to be going. Let me pull it up while I'm down here. The at-home herbal potion. For those people that have high blood pressure, I want you to know, don't be messaging me saying, I don't even much see it. You don't even have it there. Yeah, it's there. Let me bring it closer to you. It look like that. At-home herbal potion. You see that oil? That's your omega-3s that you've been missing out on. That's the lubrication that you need right there. You see that on YouTube? At-home herbal potion. Big and Scuff. So everybody on every platform, you see it, right? You see it. That's what it looked like. But nonetheless, we were talking about this blue button at the top. at the top of my screen, for those of you who want to donate or purchase something from my wish list, this is my wish list. It says Amazon at home. It says Amazon wish list for the Inner Being Church and health sessions. And so my goal here is I want to stand up. We got a couple of announcements. Somebody type the word announcements. Could somebody type the word announcements? Y'all don't leave on the announcements now. The announcements is very important. Nobody can leave the church while we're doing announcements. Ushers, where you at? Bakiba said people don't make the distinction between culture and bloodline. There you go. It's a culture thing, Bakiba. You right about that. You are so right about that. Ushers, where y'all at? Nobody can leave the live while we doing announcements. There you go, Sam. Bakiba, could you type announcements over there? Dose of Ken, could you type? Oh, Mama got it. Thank you, Mama. Announcements. Don't let nobody out the church while we doing announcements. Hold on. So the announcement is that right here, this here link is going to bring you to my Amazon wish list that you all asked me to create. And these are the things that I want for the Inner Being Church that we need. I won't say I want, that we need for a better service up in here. And so what's going to happen is when I have these particular things, my goal for this church is that I'll be able to stand up, right? I want to stand up and I want to push out because I created this space in this room that I'm in, and I want to push out. And that way I can stand up in all of this stuff, because the donations that you all have been given to me, I've been buying a lot of anatomy posters. I have all of my stuff over here on the floor. I got my whole setup, my little trinkets and stuff. And I have some more on this Amazon wish list. I've been buying poster boards and things to show, like, the lymphatic system, the digestive system. I have in the cart, the male reproductive system and female reproductive system. So we could really, really get in here and teach people about the kingdom of God. We're going to talk about physical and we're going to talk about spiritual. But I need to push out so that I can stand up and I have I'm getting a whole podium, y'all, like the pulpit thingy. I need one of them. And I want a little rug. And that way I could push this out. I could stand up and I could point to the certain, organs of the body. I could point on the posters and stuff and teach you all like I really, really want to teach. Okay, so you all asked me to do this. I did it, and it's there. It's a wish list, and it's called the Inner Being Church Wish List. And that's a goal. And at the same time, I want to help you all. Those of you who are out there, thank you for the donation. I appreciate every last one of you. I'm about to cry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. And I also put on there a little chalkboard, a little flip black backboard, because then I could tape the posters to the backboard and I could flip whether we talk about consciousness or the physical reality. You know what? I gotta tell y'all this here while I'm saying these announcements. I said this before, but I didn't indulge on this when I told you all that I had a spiritual encounter. And I thought about this Friday after I got off the live, when I had a spiritual encounter of myself when I was a little girl that scared me before I accepted my purpose and passion in life. And I said, I had a dream. And I mention this all the time, but I never told y'all how this correlated to my purpose in life. I had a dream when I was a little girl that I was on a stage. And they had millions of people. When I was a little girl, I used to get prophesied to all the time that I would be a speaker and a healer. And I thought that meant I was going to be a pastor. And I never wanted to be a pastor. I never wanted to be in church. Anyway, I ran into spirituality and my purpose in life. Anyway, this dream, I was on this stage, like a Showtime or Apollo's type stage. And I was observing myself, right? And in observing myself, they had this clear podium, and I had stuff on top of, I had notes, like as if I was preaching, right? And to me, that felt like a nightmare. And so I woke up in the middle of my dream, profusely sweating, because I really never wanted to be a pastor, right? That's why I call myself the first lady instead of a pastor, right? That dream I remember vividly, and so I ran from religion for years, years, years. Anyway, fast forward to Friday. After I got off that live, and I started putting stuff in the cart on the Amazon cart, there was this clear. Y'all gonna see it when y'all click on the link. There's this clear podium, like right, and I saw it, and I was like, I took it out and I deleted it, and then I went back and because my inner being was like, no, get it, put it in there, and I went back and I put it back in the cart, like right. And it was maybe about 2 hours later that dream from when I was like 13 years old came to me. And I was like, oh my God, that is the clear podium that I saw in that nightmare years ago. Girl, you walking into your purpose. And y'all know that I was really clowning around the first time I started the Inner Being Church. I was just clowning around on live. And I was like, we're going to have church today. And here go the announcements and sister so and so. And I was just laughing with Blue Diamond and Rita and Sage them and Tangy. We were calling them the old school church members who and we clown with Rita like she be shouting and stuff in church. I'm sorry, but what I'm saying is I'm seeing my purpose just I'm seeing me walk into my purpose in life, and I'm so excited about it. It's just like the universe is just making way for me. And y'all really touched my heart because I wasn't thinking about no wish list Friday. I wasn't thinking about that. I just want to say thank you all for being a part of my journey. Thank you all for thank you all for seeing me for my gift. I appreciate that. But anyway, so that podium and the different things that I have up in the cart is really just me walking in my purpose. This is really what I love to do and what I want to do with my life. It took me a long time to figure out what I wanted to do with my life. And I finally found the thing that really makes me feel happy no matter what. Oh my God, I'm so sorry, y'all. I'm trying to get through these announcements. I'm so sorry. But I'm thankful. I'm thankful for every last one of you that come to my life, that share, that comment, that's been here like for day one. For day one, because I love this. I love the person that my inner being has been calling me to be. And though I ran away from her for many, many years, I fully have embraced her. And this, I didn't really know I was planning for this. This is it. Now I see clear as day that this is it. When other things wasn't working for me in life, when doors was being shut for me in my face in life, and like in corporate America, for example, it was all because I had a greater calling. And I'm happy for those things. I'm happy for those doors that were shut. And I got used to doors being shut and didn't complain about it because I understood energy in the doors that were being shut. I looked at it as if up, don't go that way. And so I don't go towards resistance. I'm finally into flow. And this is my flow, y'all. This is my flow. So nonetheless, I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry about that. I probably look like a little raccoon right now, but I'm sorry about that. I just wanted to let you all know that I'm really, really happy. I'm so filled with joy for my purpose and all that I want to share with you all. And I thank you for everybody that support my wish list, my live. Even if you don't support the wish list, it's okay. Because guess what? Y'all can't stop me. Nobody can stop what my inner being has for me. Like, right? So even if you don't support, I'm still just happy that you're here, just to witness me here in this moment, crying before I stand up. Before I stand up, if you're just here, you're just looking at me, you think I'm maybe you're Down Thomas, and you think that this is not from my heart. I want you to see this part. You're purposeful for seeing this part, because the next chapter of my life is the greatest days of my life. And I'm happy for you to be here to witness it, because I'm breathing life in you still anyway, because that's what this part of my life is all about. Being in the position to help mankind, circling back and being in flow with my purpose. And that's the only thing that means anything and everything to me, my soul and my soul expansion. So anyway, how I'm going to give back when I stand up is for those people that have supported me, since you're going to now see my full body when I stand up with my backboard and stuff. I'm gonna get a PO box for those who maybe have clothing lines, or maybe eco-friendly cotton clothes or whatever, or merchandise or whatever. Since you have more of a area to see, I want to send shout outs to my people who I support, so I can send some love back to the things that they're trying to create, because I'm walking in my purpose, and my gifts are making room for me, so I'll be able to help them. And I wrote down some little things that I'll be accepting, like meditation type things, harmonious handmade things for meditation, cushion bowls, cushions, bowls, if you want to send those type of things in, jewelries, like some people that make copper jewelry that wants exposure from the people that see me wearing it, then I can help them as well. Earrings, maybe even hair wraps. Sometimes I do hair wraps. This is my way. I'm always thinking about the people that support me, and maybe even natural supplements that you try, and you want to discuss them with me and want me to read the ingredients or whatever. Fitness gear, if you make that type of things, yoga mat, water bottles, it'll be featured in my content. I'll share it, and I'll be standing up, and you'll be able to, the other people will be able to say, hey, they'll see me with it, and they'll be like, hey, maybe Bakiba made this, or maybe Rita made this, and y'all support Rita. She's a member of this church, aromatherapy type things, relaxation things, maybe yeah, I already said eco-friendly clothing, breathable clothing and stuff like that, reusable goods, maybe straws or bags or anything that's highly beneficial, earthy, I'll accept. So I'm going to get a P.O. box, be able to get a P.O. box for y'all. So when I'm standing up, I'll have those things on my table back here, and I'll be able to support you all while you all support me, right? That's it. That's me with my announcements. So that's what we're doing in this Intervene Church. I'm happy. Let me read these comments, because I've been boohooing like a big baby. Let me see. Let me see. I got water by. Let me see. Let me go back up a little bit. Hey. Announcement time. Yeah, thank you, Bakiba. Goddess, do a link tree, which will include all your social media sites, websites, and Amazon wishlist. It's worth it. That way people can see all of what you're doing. Oh, okay. A link tree. Okay. I've seen other people bio with link trees in there. Okay, I'm gonna have to figure that out. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm thankful for you all. Thank you too, Monique. I appreciate you. Thankful for your purpose, because it's guidance for us. Yeah. Be the light. Be who you were sent here to be. Who you agreed to be. I love it. Yep. I signed up for it. And I remember. Look at Rita. You are a true blessing, Goddess. Thanks for being here, walking in your purpose to help us. Okay? Yeah. Okay, I'm sorry. You came in a tail end, Skinny. It was high blood pressure we were talking about. God is good. God is good all the time. God is time. Wow, that's a beautiful dream. Yeah, I saw myself already. Is what I was saying. God's plan will always come true. Yep, He knows. Yep, the future. Hallelujah. Listen at that. Hallelujah, babe. Hallelujah. But yeah, so that was the dream, and I was always prophesied that, and I saw myself before this, and so I got teary because I saw myself, and I sat there, and I put that darn pulpit thingy, the podium thing, in the cart, and that's the podium that I saw in the dream. So nonetheless, you'll see it when you go to the Amazon wish list. Wait, let me see. I'm gonna click the Will it let me get to it right here? And then I'm gonna share the people that gave, and then we're gonna get up out of here. No, no, it didn't do it. Wait, let me see if I can. No, because I ain't signed on this device. But nonetheless, thank you for those who gave on the Cash App. That's gonna go toward getting more trinkets and different things that I need for the Inner Being Church, and we'll be getting started. That was Sue that gave. That was Rita. That was Raymond that gave. Thank you all. Thank you all from the bottom of my heart. Thank you, Jay. Thank you all for who gave to the Inner Being Church today. Today's topic was about high blood pressure and how the HEAL from it. I thank you all for liking and sharing the live, for being here, listening to my passion, my purpose, and how to heal. The next step for you all with high blood pressure is to get rid of that thing. You do not have to be sick always. You do not have to be inflamed always. There is cures for everything that is vexing you in the physical reality. All right. All right. Let us pray. Put your left and right hand together. We did offering time. We did testimony. I told you all about what's to come. I'm checking off everything in my thoughts. I shared with you all about the wild yam cream for those of you who have hormonal imbalances, even high cholesterol and high blood pressure. This is highly beneficial. Left hand and right hand together. Take a deep breath in and blow it out. Take a deep breath in and blow it out. Last one, take a deep breath in and blow it out. God, source energy, infinite intelligence, all that there is, I am thankful. I'm thankful for everyone who visited my live and those that frequent my live. I'm thankful for the information that we were able to collectively share and agree upon. That life happens through us. That we can choose to go down the path of least resistance and operate through flow. I'm thankful for everyone who had the ears to hear and had the good soil to soak up the knowledge that'll heal their body in the physical reality. I'm thankful for my gifts making room for me. I'm thankful for this live and every day upon this live and every platform. I see us growing. I see me growing into that inner being person that I came forth in the physical reality to be. And I see my reflections growing along the journey in their life as well. And I speak expansion over their life. I speak evolution over their life so that they too could experience what their inner being or what they will call maybe the Holy Ghost is really saying to them and guiding them to their 99.99% of all that they are that's in the non-physical, talking to them, walking with them, and guiding them in this realm. Let them begin to soak up that information. Let them to fine tune to what their soul is really saying and what their soul is really desiring, and that is expansion and getting to know themselves. Because to know themselves is to know God. Teach them thought by thought, day by day, feeling by feeling, that how they feel and who they are matters. I'm thankful for every last one of them. I speak life into them as they speak life into me. I bless them as they bless me. Allow their gift to make room for them, just like it has made room for me. And type in the comment, my gift is making room for me. 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 Because if you were here, you see me as your reflection and my gift making room for me. That means yours out there in your reality, your gift is making room for you too. You just got to fine tune it. You got to find that thing that makes you feel good when nobody else is watching. Right now, I'm in the room. Nobody in my room. This is my room, my little secret room. And I feel good in here, no matter if there's zero over here, if there's zero over here, if there's zero over here. This is my gift and it makes room for me. You don't need nobody. You don't need nobody in the beginning. You just got to feel good. And the body's going to keep on coming. That means how you feel matters. Remember that. How you feel matters. How you feel matters. How you feel matters. And your gift, when you feel good, your gift gonna always make room for you. It is my promise. Get out of resistance and go through flow. All right? My gift is making room for me. Yeah, I love that for you all. This video was from my heart to yours, y'all. From my heart to yours. Y'all be blessed. Y'all be blessed. I love you, babe. Bye.